Hello, Warriors fans. This is Dubs News, and we're back with the latest news and rumors from the Golden State Warriors that are stirring up the community. Today, we're going to talk about something that's creating quite a buzz among fans. The possibility of Kawhi Leonard joining us in the Bay Area. That's right. One of the most impactful players in the NBA might be on our radar, and it raises several intriguing questions. Before we dive deep into this discussion, I want to remind you of the importance of being part of our community. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. Your subscription is crucial for us to grow together and keep bringing you the best Warriors updates. Now, without further ado, let's get to it. In recent days, an intriguing rumor has circulated among NBA fans: the possibility of Kawhi Leonard, the LA Clippers star, joining the Golden State Warriors. This idea has sparked heated debates among fans. What do you think? Would he be a perfect fit alongside Steph Curry, or is this just another distant wish? During this offseason, the Golden State Warriors seem to have struggled in negotiations to strengthen their roster. Among the rumors was the intention to sign Paul George. However, the nine-time All-Star decided to sign with the Philadelphia 76ers, frustrating the Warriors' plans. Additionally, the team hesitated to use Brandon Podziemski in negotiations for the talented Lauri Markkanen, who soon committed to a long-term deal with the Utah Jazz. Now, with their acquisition targets seemingly out of reach, the Warriors are set to prepare for a new season with a roster that has seen few changes from the past. It's important to note that the current roster doesn't seem ready to compete for the title. In this context, Grant Hughes of Bleacher Report presented the public with a bold suggestion: a trade that would send Kawhi Leonard to San Francisco. In this proposal, the Warriors would receive Leonard in exchange for Andrew Wiggins, Payton II, Kevin Looney, Moses Moody, and future draft picks. What do you think about this trade? Is it worth giving up so many players to bring in a star like Kawhi? The reality, however, is that Leonard, despite being one of the most formidable talents in the league when healthy, has faced physical issues in the last 4 postseasons. This makes evaluating his trade value a real challenge. Even so, it would be surprising to see the Clippers part with such a crucial player for a package that, at first glance, seems comprehensive. Do you believe the Clippers would accept such a proposal? Moreover, just like the frustrated attempts to bring in Paul George and Lauri Markkanen, it seems likely that the Warriors would have to consider including players like Podziemski or Jonathan Kuminga to close a compelling deal. However, it's very likely that the Clippers want to see how the new lineup with Leonard and James Harden performs next season before considering any significant trades. What do you think? What do you expect to see from the new Clippers team? The Clippers management has shown commitment to taking advantage of the newly acquired financial flexibility and strengthening their options. What does this mean for Kawhi's future in Los Angeles? The idea of seeing him play alongside Curry in Golden State is tempting, but the probability is that he's not available at this moment. And you? How do you envision the Warriors' future? Is it time to change the approach and seek new opportunities? First, let's talk about what it means to have Kawhi Leonard on the Warriors. He is a living NBA legend, a guy who can completely change the fate of a team. Imagine Kawhi playing alongside Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson. That's what we call explosive potential. But the big question is, do the Warriors really have what it takes to make this happen? Or better yet, are they willing to pay the right price? And this is where some questionable decisions come in. The Warriors spent the offseason trying to strengthen themselves, but honestly, they didn't manage to sign Steph Curry and his teammate to help with the offense, and that's concerning. You can't help but wonder, is the team adapting to a new model? But is this model working? Why weren't we more aggressive in pursuing a star? The suggested package to bring Kawhi to the Warriors includes Andrew Wiggins, Payton II, Kevin Looney, Moses Moody, and draft picks. Now, come on, that's a high price. Does the Warriors management really think they're making a good deal? I see value in some of these players, especially Wiggins and Payton, who proved their worth last season. But is sacrificing so many assets for a player with a history of injuries the best decision we can make? Kawhi is an incredible competitor, but he has also faced a series of physical challenges. After all, he's been injured in the last 4 postseasons. Doesn't that make you stop and think? What's the point of bringing in a player who might only play half the season? And if that's the case, would you be willing to lose all that depth in exchange for a player who, despite his talent, might not be available when you need him most? Now, the Clippers are also in a very interesting moment. They're restructuring and looking to build a team to truly compete at the Intuit Dome. Why would they make a trade that could dismantle this structure? They want to see how Leonard and Harden fit together. So, here's the question. Would you trade a bright future for a dream that might not come true? It's a very fine line, folks. Remember, we're talking about one of the best players in the league. This screams quality and potential, but we also need to be realistic. Does the team have a plan B if this trade doesn't go through? Or will they end up stuck in the middle of a season without playoffs again? Before we wrap up, I want to hear your opinion. If you were the Golden State Warriors general manager, would you make this trade? Or do you think we should focus on developing our young talents, like Podziemski and Kuminga? Comment below. I want to hear from each of you. And don't forget, folks, this channel is your home when it comes to the Golden State Warriors. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, and subscribe. Let's grow together and create a great community of Warriors fans. Until next time, and let's hope the next season brings good news for our team.